is data scientist still sexy? Is it still a good career? I think it's still in demand, but I don't think it's as sexy as before, just because people know it and so many people are doing it, not that mysterious anymore. And people also know it's not the unicorn. Some people just focus on specific area. So like back 6 or 5 years ago, when you tell someone I'm a data scientist, that's what people are going to react. But this is how people are going to react today. But it's still in demand. If you are looking for an entry-level job, I think that's still a pretty good market comparing to the pay, like the pay of data science as entry-level to other entry-level jobs. It still pay much higher. So then if you look since 2012 to now, like 10 years, what has changed since then? What I saw is there are more data science education program. And as a result, you don't have to have an advanced degree to be a data scientist. Bachelor, master, totally fine. There are a lot of title creation and shift. So a lot of title that was not there, like even 5-6 years ago, like applied scientist was not there. I don't think there was machine learning engineer as a title there. So a lot of new title created. And also there's a shift because at the beginning, some companies changed their analysts to be scientists. And other company find that they cannot hire analysts because the other company have fancier title. So then what's going to happen is the market just change everyone's title to be scientist. And then those people with advanced degree and actually do some research or use advanced model, they don't want to be data scientists anymore. So then that title shift. So you're going to be sound like research scientist or researcher. You can see the title shift happening during the previous 5 years, I think. The title is very inconsistent across industry. So a data analyst at Google can be very different from a data analyst at Facebook. Even a data scientist at Google can be very different. Even across tech, it's very different, not to mention from tech to traditional. If you go from Google to a pharmaceutical company, it will be very different. But at the same time, actually job definition, the description is pretty clear. It's not like before, just pile a whole bunch of keywords from engineering to scientists, just pull all of those in one description. Now even the title is different. You can, if you read the job description, you can pretty much know what type of job it is. So I think that's a good thing. It's within an organization, they have very good definition of what each role is, what the role does, and they have relative good support on that role, not like before. At the early day, data scientist is a track that has very high churn rate because there's no career path. Everyone is trying to figure out what it is. There's no definition of what does it mean by advancing in data science, but now there's a much better definition. And there's also standard interviewing process now set up. Like before, if you interview different company, the interview process is dramatically different. Some company will have whiteboard coding. Some company probably don't even ask you to code. So just a dramatic difference. But now the process is standardized.